Yo, it's Guido coming back at you with the Tactics Talk. Welcome back. And we have here on this episode the T-103 Tier 8 Russian TD with a turret. Kind of the prototype ski, really. A lot like the T-28 prototype. And this is Pilgrim of Many Pilgrims from 13 AD. And he said this one was possible because of Guido. So brought to you by Guido, Pilgrim in his T-103. He actually, I believe, got a rental, and then, as I recall, he said he bought it. So I'm not sure if this was a rental game or a bot game, but you can see he is sporting the Universe camo. Look at this, all very starry night or something like that. And then there's some kind of foreign language on there. I'm not really sure what that is. Probably British, since that's where he's from, I believe. So it's probably Britishness. Anywho, wasn't that funny, was it? All right, so he gets up here, takes a shot, and we have one Rudy down, and his gun is damaged. Pilgrim, I'd have I'd have repaired that gun right there. I'm going to fight quite a long time with it. And your kit will reload, especially early on, so no problem. But we come around here and we find the Leo, and then I want to stop right here. All right, so let's talk about target priority right now. We've got the Leo in front of us. We get a shot, and then we get the artillery lit up, and he is absolutely shootable right here. All right, so I would have prioritized after that shot on the Leo. As soon as I saw that artillery lit up, I'd go ahead and find him and get rid of him. He's one of the few things on the board that's really going to challenge you too much out there, and you don't want him stunning you and tracking you while little dudes like this are running around, because that is a problem. The push into here was an interesting decision, but probably not too bad if you count noses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, counting him, 1 dead, 12, 1 RT, 13, so that leaves a couple unaccounted for. So still, this is a bit worrisome here, but there's a couple guys over on your side over here, and there's a couple unaccounted for, so you could pretty easily get mobbed right in this spot, especially if a couple of them are sitting back here sniping and these dudes decide to flex over. Good news is you have a couple at least helping you here. So an aggressive move. I like that. Maybe a tad early. I would have prioritized the artillery there for my next shot right here. Just go ahead and make that guy go away. He is moving, so I'm not sure if he still had the shot, but you didn't investigate it either way. But here we go. The Leo's going to take another big hit. We're going to back. Long reload on the big gun for the Leo, so you're able to sneak in there and get a shot, and he just can't do a thing. He's really bumming. And down he goes. Fantastic. And we get shot in the side by the T-29, who YOLO's in there, completely sells out to get that one shot, gets tracked, and now he's just skating life right now. Down he goes. Nicely done. Good reaction. From here, I'd have pushed straight up and over into the Leo, and there's finally the gun taken care of. The theme here for this video is the chess theme of multiple moves thought of in the future. Once you killed that T-29, you should have already had in your mind that that's your next target, and I think I would have driven right up and over. It is more cautious. Nice ram there. That's really nicely done. It is the more cautious move to back out and kind of see what's going on. But we're talking about potentially trying to gather as much SA as we can while we're fighting one guy to know our move to the next guy. Now we're kind of pushing into the back, but there's really not much back here. There's the artillery, so you may be trying to find him next back here, but all the hit points are over to your right. So that's where I would be heading INS direct right now, especially considering most of their guns are out of the game, and really we're all just kind of running in here trying to hunt one already. And the hit points you want are over to the right. So I would have let the light tanks go deal with that. You passed up the opportunity to kill them earlier, that's fine. Once the light tanks get moving back there, you're not going to beat them to the punch. Let them get it. And then I'd have flexed straight across the middle here and potentially even take the high position here on this corner at G6 so I can get shots on these guys. But as it is, we move in. That's fine. Zooming out to take a look. I like that. Looks like a zoom out mod right there. So we're coming in, we find the Cromwell, the M44 is making a runner. We kind of get fixated now on the Su-100, but you may have even had shots. Now it looks like the 101's over there, nice job. And then we get the Kanon Jagdpanzer pop up right there. Now, a little further back, you actually had a shot on this guy, and I would have prioritized him, definitely. I said I thought you needed to come across the middle and you'd had shots down on all those guys, but once you got to the back edge, instead of getting here and then zerging straight in the middle, getting shot from potentially multiple sides, now isolate the threat. Head over to the left, work on the Kanon Jagdpanzer, and then move to the Su-100. Let's see how that actually works out for you. We really get kind of enamored of the Su-100. The Kanon is taking all kinds of hits. He's on the run. so it ends up working out. Cromwell misses, a little jink there. That was some Neo stuff right there. Probably not going to single shot him. We're going to put a big hit, 453. Cromwell's back there. And once again, it's starting at this point to think about next moves, right? So right now, backing off, probably a little bit worried about getting tracked and machine gunned by the Cromwell and the Su-100. So not bad here. We're going to find this dude, finally get him in, take him down. And then I'd have just gone straight forward at the Cromwell, right? You're backing. Once I killed the 100, I'd have just started driving. Use the cover of that little pillbox to keep your hull covered, and he's probably going to die, and if he doesn't, you'll have a better shot. Now, this was also interesting. He shotguns this Leo, and again, talking about next hit points, right? The VK is over there. You might think, well, he's dead, but why not maximize the ability to kill this 44 and flex over and maybe get a shot onto the 100? And you do that by coming across high here, aiming down as you're driving, stop when you're reloaded, blap the M44, and then keep driving and move on to the 100.01. But what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of get fixated on the M44, and that's all right. We want to make sure he dies, but we just keep on driving down. And now we're kind of stuck down in this pit. And it's going to be much harder then to get to this 100.01's hit points from here. And it looks like you're just kind of stopping and going, oh crap, all right, what do I want to do? Now, the 14.5 is down there, so if that was your plan all along, to kill the 44, let those guys deal with the 100.01, and then kill the 14.5, good plan, but I think I'd have still done it, because you could have done all three of those things. Stay up high, shoot this guy, he's not getting away, there's nowhere to hide. Assess whether you're going to get hit points off the 100, if not, then flex straight down this hill right here. You haven't lost anything, but once you dive down here, you're committed to either going to 14.5 or a long drive back up, and you're not going to get a hit points off the 100.01. It's small things, but if you look at this game, there's a couple points along the way here that I've mentioned where if you were thinking a little bit further down the line, you might have done something slightly different along there. But, hey man, 3,031, 1,300 assists, 975 bounced, and 3 kills. Nicely done on that game. Thanks for sending in the replay, man. I do appreciate it. Good camo, and we will see you.